DJ fucking Vlad, bro. I've been saying this shit. DJ Vlad should have asked about the situation with Steve will do it, you feel me? So I guess he did ask that in the new interview he had with TEKASHI69. So let's go ahead and watch it, you feel me? Vlad TV.
What exactly happened and what was it about?
I don't know if he wants me to speak on it. Me and Steve are mad cool now.
Oh, okay.
I could try to FaceTime him right now. He's coming to my house tomorrow. Today's 24th, 25th.
Okay.
It's because they cloud chasing, bro.
From LA to
Nelk boys are cloud chasing.
Orlando. He's in Oviedo right now in his house. He's gonna come. We're gonna do a stream here tomorrow at my house. I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. I'm gonna say it, and if you have to cut it out, I'll tell you before you release it.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know this. You know Steve got banned off YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That was scary, man. When I saw that.
Now listen,
yeah.
you know he got banned off YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You know, I spoke to anybody. I spoke at this time. YouTube is 2021, 2022.
Bro, YouTube's been banning a lot of people, but that's what I'm saying. These billionaires need to be stopped.
22 to 23. When he got kicked off YouTube, I made every call I could call, right? Because they wanted to control Steve. Steve was growing at an all-time rate where he was getting bigger than the program. The program being Nelk, being full send.
Yeah.
Remember, they
that shit is trash,
at a
bro.
frat party. Nelk came from Canada. They would do like all these frat stops, right? Like these tours where they go to frats, the white boys drinking and shit, like full send, right? And Steve was getting too big. When's the first time you heard Steve will do it? Be honest.
I don't even know.
Banned.
When he got banned.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't one of these full send Nelk boys kind of followers.
yeah, it was only a Steve will do it, right? Steve will do it. Yo, I would go to UFC events, and instead of people screaming Nelk boys, they would scream Steve, 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 Steve. Steve was bigger than them, right? Who do you say is the head of Nelk?
No idea.
But you know Steve, right?
Yeah.
The head of Nelk is what's his name? Carl.
Let's see. Moment of truth.
Kid. What's that kid? Kyle Forgard.
Oh, you see
He's
what
the
I'm
head of-
saying? That's crazy, bro. So this nigga, Kyle, is the one that fucked over everyone in the old Nelk, dog. I feel like this fool Kyle, I don't know. That fool just for me, he's a predator, bro. He's a predator.
Head of Nelk, boys.
I mean,
Kyle.
the main member, there's Kyle.
That's it.
Yeah,
You
Kyle
see,
Forgard, Jesse, Steven, and Lucas.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The head is Kyle Forgard. So when Steve was getting bigger than Kyle, they were like, yo, 6ix9ine is streaming with Steve every day, part of his YouTube videos, being part of all of this. We need to get rid of 6ix9ine. And that's how we fell out.
What the fuck?
Rumble comes about. Rumble said, yo, 6ix9ine, you got to be part of all the streams with, you know, where Steve share his shit. That was all fine. You got to stream, blah, blah. One time, I'm going to give you an example. Remember when that hurricane hit Fort Myers hard?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Steve bought 25 trailers, you know, like trailer park, like thing, and gifted it to family, the most families that was in need, 25 of them.
Wow.
Probably cost them like $40,000 a pop, right? But like 25 of them.
Damn.
So he's like, Danny, I really need you for this video. I need you to come to Fort Myers.
Nah, you
showed
see,
you
they
the
was
map to my
they
house.
was cloud chasing 6ix9ine too, dog. Just like Lil Durk was,
4-hour
dog.
drive.
That shit is wild. Cloud syndrome is wild,
Yo,
guys.
Steve, have Danny send his passport. I don't need a passport to go to Fort Myers. Yeah, we just need to get a screen check because the Red Cross was there. Like, you know, the Army, when there's a big catastrophe, they send the Red Cross.
What the
right?
fuck?
They say
Asking for
anybody
his
passing the
passport, bro?
bridge to get to Fort Myers or whatever the fuck, right? That highway needs to get a screen check for, you know, the military and the Red Cross. They lied. They said 6ix9ine didn't pass the background check because his criminal history.
What the
It
fuck?
was bullshit the whole time.
Okay.
So Steve's driver, Nelson.
And who do you think invented that bullshit, dog? Kyle. This nigga Kyle fucked so many people over just so, I don't even know why. I think he wants all the pussy to himself and he's jealous, you feel me, when he sees other people doing that shit.
Basically, like, there was never no background check. There was never this. So that's just an example of how we started to fall apart. So let me explain to you. So now me and Steve
So they fell apart because of Kyle, bro, from Nelk, bro. Because Kyle was jealous of all the attention and clout that was going towards TEKASHI69, and Steve will do it, bro. And then they use Steve to fucking promote his own shit and use 6ix9ine for clout so more people could watch it, bro. These niggas have clout syndrome, bro. That shit's sad. Anything for
Rumble,
views,
right?
anything for money, right?
It was hard for me to reach my deliverables and standards with this deal. So when Rumble gives them this deal for me to stream, I can't stream, right? Because I can't be around Steve. I'm not in the videos. We did a whole favela Brazil video, never came out because we're gonna lose our Happy Dad sponsors, a whole bunch of shit.
That's crazy,
So
dog.
they give him this.
And whose fault that is? Who's the guy that's jealous and wants to do him dirty? Kyle. Nelk, bro. This nigga Nelk Kyle is a bitch, bro.
Deal
Straight up.
Say, yo,
I need to fade with that fool. Let's box, bro.
And I wasn't because
you a bitch.
I'm not part of the videos. I'm not part of anything. So now I look like a fucking, like a bad IG model bitch promoting fucking tea tree oil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
I was like, yo, go watch Steve's videos, even though he's my friend. Like, bro, I'm fucking canceling everything I have to do to fly to Brazil with you.
That
get
is
into these
crazy,
favelas,
dog.
risking my life.
Come on,
And I'm not in
Kyle.
the video. You cut me
Kyle
off.
from
Why?
Nelk
'Cause
is a
all behind his
bitch,
back.
bro.
Long
That
story
nigga is a
short,
poser. He's desperate
says
for
that basically,
attention.
like,
He's always trying to be
there
the
was
main
money,
topic.
right, or whatever. And I'm like, you know what, Steve? If you feel like I didn't reach my standard of deals, then that's that. So I was going through something in my life that I was just like, you know what, do what you do. That's when he took my daughter to Disney World. You remember that?
Yeah.
When I meet his daughter, it looks just like him.
So
That's when I heard about the whole beef. When he
Okay.
did that.
But it
That's
was-
when everything kind of.
to this day, have I ever said something bad about Steve that you've seen?
Not that I've seen.
And I always said it. The person who says something bad about someone after they fall off with that person is because that's how they felt the entire time.
Yep. Yep.
I love Steve. He's a great person. We want to talk about growth, right? With Young Thug and wife and Lucci, whatever. I'm not mad that Steve took my daughter. You know what I mean? He did it to get back at me, but I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because the relationship, that I have with my daughter and not being
With
able
that
to see
being
it.
said, guys, with that fucking being said, Kyle from Nelk is a fucking bitch and a loser, and I guarantee you, he's the one that told Steve will do it. Take his daughter to Disney. I guarantee you, it's Kyle that said that shit. Kyle, you a bitch and you need a box, bro. Let's box, you bitch ass motherfucker. I don't need your money. I don't need your clout. We could do this shit behind the scenes. Let's do it, pussy.